Hello, hello.
How are we doing? Thanks for coming to our live pod. This is weird. This is new for us.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I know.
We're going to put Sketch over there?
We'll put Sketch over there.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
We do have a special guest coming out. We have Sketch coming, but right now we're just filming a live pod. So this will also be like streamed and hosted, which is kind of weird, like to have people watching it while we do it.
Yeah, no edits now. So whatever we say is going to be out there.
Yeah, that's like a live podcast. If we say something bad, we can't have Peyton edit it out.
No, we're going to have to censor ourselves maybe a little bit more.
No, but Forbes is crazy. They know how to party. I mean, like, were you there last night?
Yeah, no, they do. I kind of thought, it was going to be a little bit more, suit and tie, really official. But last night, as soon as people started bowling, it seemed like the drinks were going down heavy.
It was insane. I felt like I was back in college. I was like, Forbes knows how to party.
Yep, no doubt.
Insane.
And it seemed like you were ready to get a little bit back on the horse last night, finally.
Okay. What?
Yeah, it kind of seemed like, like you were feeling like you could be chatting with a couple of the guys. There was one guy specifically. There was some chatting going on.
Okay, guys. He was like 6'8".
He was a tall guy.
He was a tall guy. He was a tall guy. But I had something bad happen to me last week. I don't think I've told the story yet.
Yeah, I think we can start there.
Should we start there?
Yeah. Why don't we start? Because, as much as you were ready to get on that horse a week ago, it seemed like that horse already had two saddles on it.
Yeah. Unknowingly, I didn't know there was already someone on that horse.
Yes.
So me and Josh were out, and I was talking to this guy, and like, for a while, I've been on like self-help journey, like I'm trying to find myself. So I haven't been trying to be in a relationship or like looking for anyone. And I'm like, I told Josh, I'm finally ready to do this again.
Yeah.
I think I can do this. Like I'm ready. I don't think all men are bad. I think I can do this. I can get on the horse.
It felt like a great aha moment.
Yeah.
You were back. It was a good feeling to start the night.
Exactly. I was like, dude, I'm so excited. Like I don't hate all men anymore. This is great. And this
How
guy
quickly
appears,
that ended.
This guy appears and like you vetted him. He seemed like a normal dude.
Yeah.
He was great. He was very handsome. He was talking to us all night. He was being so lovey-dovey. We're like holding hands. He was carrying me. He was doing all the things, like telling me he wants to take me on dates when we get back to New York. And this guy comes up to me when we're leaving. Like I spent 8 hours with this dude?
Yeah.
You were like, Bree, hurry up. Like
yeah, it's time to go to bed. Let's go.
Yeah. And this guy comes up to me and he's like, hey, just so you know, that guy has had a girlfriend for 4 years.
Yeah, it was a tough reveal. And it was worse because we were in the elevator and the door was closing. He kind of just did like a hand stuck in to keep the elevator from closing. He goes, hey, by the way, that guy has a girlfriend for 4 years. All right, good night, guys. And then just walked off like it was his closing
And then the elevator just closed on us.
Yeah, and we were just kind of left with that.
And then what do I have in my hand? I literally have pictures of us in my hand in the photo booth, like making out. And I was like, I found my husband. So great.
It was bad.
And I was like, oh my gosh, which sucks because I've been that girl before. So then I go searching for this guy. Like we're trying to find him on social media. He doesn't exist. Can't find him anywhere. So can't find his socials, therefore can't track down said girlfriend. No one really knows this guy's last name. So I'm like, who is this mysterious, awful man? He was a ghost.
Yep.
It was awful. So then I was like, damn, I don't want to be back on any of these horses ever again.
Yeah.
Do you have any relationship advice for me, Josh?
Do I have any relationship advice? I mean, just find the male equivalent of Gabby and you'll be good.
Okay, how do I do that? Where am I going to find that?
I guess we got to go to Brazil.
Oh my gosh, Brazilian?
Yeah, maybe you got to find yourself a Brazilian guy.
When's the last time you've seen Gabby?
Like maybe 3 weeks ago now. It's a lot of suffering going on over here.
I like Josh. If he's not streaming or if he's not doing something, Gabby's always on FaceTime.
Well, you gotta get the FaceTime in.
No, it's sweet. I'm saying, how many times a day do you think you FaceTime? Ballpark.
Oh, it's gotta be like 3+ times a day. But there are a lot of quick check-ins, you know what I mean? Like you want to check in with your person throughout the day, or she's giving me updates like, hey, I just cooked for myself for the first time. Look at this cool dish. She's like showing me like her tomatoes and onions and chicken that she cooked. And I'm like, oh, look at you go. So it's just like little things like that.
Every single person that comes up to Josh, the first thing they say is, I love you, but I love your girlfriend more.
Yeah, no, it's really starting to take a toll on the ego a little bit.
I know, I can see it in his eyes. He's like, I'm my own person.
Which I also love my girlfriend more than I love myself. So, I don't need to hear that from everybody else as well. But no, I love it. I love the support.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good to see you humbled a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you're not the coolest guy in the room anymore when you
No,
walk in with Gabby.
no, I'm second, and Gabby's number one.
Yeah, and you're like behind. You're just the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're just a little boyfriend. But your hair's black like mine now because you copy everything that I do.
All right, I didn't really understand that. I think you somehow are able to read my mind, and you dye your hair the color I'm about to dye my hair the night before I dye my hair.
It's insane. Like the last Forbes event that we did, the guy comes up to us and he's like, "Hey, you guys had the same color hair last time. Now you guys are twinning again. Why are you doing this?"
Yeah, we had blonde at the same time, black at the same time, brown at the same time, pink at the same time. It's I don't know. The world just works in funny ways. Yeah, BFFs.
It's BFFs. But you were back home filming a movie. Is there anything that you could spill about it, or is it all secretive?
All right, guys, we're taking a quick break from the podcast to talk to you about Game Time. We can't wait for the amazing concerts coming up this fall, but what we don't want to do is think about the hassle of buying tickets. We want to focus on the music, not the cost or the stress. Game Time puts the power back in the hands of the fans. It's your go-to hack for scoring amazing tickets and unforgettable experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and Game Time guarantee means that you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I was looking at tickets for Cardi B at Scotiabank, and with Game Time's amazing Game Time deals, with great seats, only $83. $83 to go see Cardi B at Scotiabank. So, make sure you guys all take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app today, create an account, and use code BFF for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code BFF for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download Game Time app today.
I mean, that's why I dyed my hair. So, kind of changing up the look. I really don't know how much I'm allowed to say about this thing, so I've been tiptoeing it around it.
Okay.
We're also not done filming all the scenes yet, so I feel like there hasn't been the press side of anything yet, or there hasn't been people talking about it. So as soon as I get the go ahead,
you'll tell us.
I'm gonna be telling y'all all about it because it was the most fun I've had in a long time.
You're like the fourth? We have Lil Huddy, who became a movie star from TikTok. We have Noah Beck, who became movie.
Lil Huddy do?
I know you don't like him.
No. What movie did he do? Did I miss that?
He literally he's promoting a movie right now.
Oh yes, with Tubi. Yep.
Tubi movie. I think yours
Noah
will be
Noah killed it with
in
his
theaters. But Noah killed it, and then. Did Bryce Hall ever become an actor?
Yeah, he had his Scary movie that came out, and then there's the OG Cameron Dallas movie that came out, and then there's the Addison Rae that she did. Two
and then Jake Shane was in Hacks.
And now Jake Shane. You're starting to see a little bit more of the crossover. I like when people. There's also the show on Hulu. Gosh, I forget the name of that show right now. That's messing with me. But there's a TikToker that also was on that show. So the bridge or kind of that gap between traditional and social is closing, and people are starting to take those gambles on people that are from the social scene. But it's got to be. They want to see that person is going to put in work and not just think that because you've done a video in front of or in front of your camera for 15 seconds you think you can act.
Do you think Lil Huddy's a good actor?
I don't know. I haven't seen him act.
We should check that out, and then we'll.
I see you trying to bait me though here in front of everybody at Forbes.
Just a little bit. But speaking of that, we have a lot of people on social media also cross into reality TV, and we have Sketch, who is a live streamer. Obviously, if you guys don't know Sketch, he's amazing. You have to check him out. He's the funniest, sweetest, most amazing person. But he just did a show on Netflix called Inside.
Yeah. So and you just did the Special Forces show as well. You're starting to see more of this reality TV crossover as well with social. And with that being said, should we
bring out Sketch?
Should we bring out our guest now?
Yeah.
Should we give it up for Sketch, everybody?
Sketch, where are you? Come on out. All right, guys, our special guest Sketch. This segment is brought to you by Body Armor Flash IV. We love Body Armor Flash IV in this house. Everyone here drinks it. Everyone here loves it. Everyone here needs it. If you haven't tried it yet, you have to. So Flash IV delivers faster, longer-lasting hydration with over 2,000 milligrams of electrolytes and no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners like the other drinks, so you know exactly what's going into your body. I just choked. Are you guys serious? Can we get an instant replay? That was insane. I need some Body Armor Flash IV. You know exactly what's going into you, and you know what's gonna make you feel better because you know what it is. So whether you're training, traveling, or you're just feeling the heat, or you're choking on your words right now and you can't breathe, maybe you need some Flash IV. Okay, work hard, hydrate hard with Body Armor Flash IV, and grab yours today at your local 7-Eleven convenience store. Let's get into this segment. He's running. I see him. Give it up for Sketch.
How's it going? Thank you for
Welcome.
having me.
Thank
Well, I
you
don't
for
know if
coming.
you're
Coming.
I feel like I'm on Ellen's show.
Oh, let's go.
Just dabbing
go,
it
man.
up. What's up, guys? How are you feeling? Awesome. Holy shit. Oh, are you allowed to cuss, or is this like a...
Yeah, you could do whatever you want.
I forgot this is Forbes.
You're the guest, so I think you can.
Yeah. This is awesome.
Sketch, you've been in the news so much the past week or so because your show Inside had just come out, and you have a lot to say about this show.
I've been a bit of a drama queen, but I felt like it was deserved. Like,
For those that don't know, could you explain what like the synopsis of the show is and what happens on the show?
okay, the synopsis of the show is pretty much there's $1 million and there's 12 people. They're put in like a prison-like system where it's like they're deprived of everything and given bad food. But there's a store where you can spend money and, like, for instance, you can meal upgrade for like $2,500. I would relate it to like commissary in prison.
So every time you spend any of that money, the pot of $1 million goes down, which means whoever wins the show is getting less money every time someone spends money.
Yes, and that's kind of like, creates some drama, but I don't know. There was a lot of rich people on the show, so a lot of people didn't give a fuck.
No, I'm really like. curious about money.
I was playing it like it was reality TV. I didn't know if I was going to be on reality TV again, so I was pretty much trying to... I use the word kill, but I was trying to get everyone eliminated. That's
Yes.
a better word.
Yes. Yeah.
And you were the first person to have the opportunity to kill someone. I mean, that's what you guys like say it on the show, right?
Yes, and it turned into a nightmare.
Yeah, so why don't you walk us through that first elimination? Obviously, you went and you decided to pick Fanita to get off the show, and it seems like that started a lot of the drama from this season of Sidemen, or that seemed to start a lot of the talk online when Fanita got eliminated. What was like the thought process to eliminate her? What were you thinking when you had the opportunity to eliminate somebody?
My thought process when I eliminated her, so the background, in the show, spoiler alert, but pretty much the first night I walk in, and I'm the first one in, and there's a timer for 12 hours, and it's winding down. So when the 12 hours winds down, I pick up the phone, and they call me into what's called Room 19, which is where pretty much you meet with, like, what they call the voice of God, whoever the guy that's talking to you on the mic or whatever. Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Not him. Not the guy on the show. I
Praise
love
the
him,
real
but,
Lord. Praise the real Lord.
Not trying to be blasphemous, but where was I at? Sorry, I have STML, short-term memory loss.
Okay, so when
You were talking about how the voice of God was talking to you.
Oh.
Room 19. The clock was ticking down from 12 hours.
So I pick up the phone. They call me in that room, and I pretty much was deciding between Bree Tessie from Selling Sunset, because she did reality TV, a guy named Max Fosh, because the show was shot in London, and I thought I could tell everyone, hey, he has the shortest drive home. Everyone else drove or flew like 8-10 hours. So I was like...
I think that makes sense. That's a good logic.
Send the guy home that has 45 minutes to get home and he'll be in his bed tonight.
But he's the nicest guy in the world. So it would have been like running over someone's dog, and then, I don't know, that was the worst case scenario. But I knew Fanita's personality, and like just through meeting her, I decided to shoot the first shot, and I didn't know she was going to come back in the game, so I was schizophrenic the whole time. Also, am I supposed to talk a lot, or I don't mean to...
Yes, we're
You're the
interviewing
guest,
you
brother.
for the
Okay,
podcast.
well, I was schizophrenic the whole show. I like to smoke weed, and pretty much it was a rehab show for me as well, so I was a little schizophrenia.
There we go. So when you eliminate Fanita and then she comes back into the show, the way she's able to get back into the show is she buys herself back, right?
Yes, which I think is bullshit.
You think you shouldn't be able to buy yourself back?
Well, it's an obvious, well, to give better background of it, it was $50,000, and they say the prize fund's $1 million. If you get eliminated from a show, and the prize, and they offer you the chance to buy back in a show, obviously you're going to buy yourself back in. So
Right.
I was like, Tell us it's $950,000. Why you took $50,000 away immediately? Everyone's gonna buy back in.
Especially if you get voted out first.
Yeah, and then I turned into everyone's enemy.
You didn't become everyone's enemy, did you? Or do you feel like Fanita started to turn people on you?
Fanita was a good game player, but they cut out a lot of it. I was pretty much telling a random name to everyone. I kept forgetting Ekinsu's name, so I just call her the British lady, which, was the way I would find out her name each time was there was lockers with their names on it, and I'd walk over there, and I'd be like, Ekinsu, 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 and then I'd forget.
So
She's a lovely lady, though.
Do you think that if you had a little bit of a better memory on this show, you would have been able to stay on the show a little longer? Do you think the schizophrenia was impacting your gameplay, or
I
needed some
felt-
gummies maybe to lock into the show? What was it like?
I don't know. I felt pretty much like everyone was talking about me. And the way the edit came out, it did seem like everyone was talking about me. But maybe my schizophrenia hurt me. But I guess, if I get another shot on another show, I'm just going to sit there and be quiet, and I'm never answering a phone.
So do you think that on that show, because, reality TV, we've seen it. We've seen people take different strategies where, some people really play the game. Some people go and form alliances. Some people will stick a little bit more to themselves and manipulate a lot of people. Did you feel like in this show you were almost punished by other cast members if you played the game?
I felt like no one really played the game until later because the crosshairs were on me and my friend Jay Cinco, because Jay Cinco spent the most money to start. And then I obviously got the first person riled up, and everyone wanted to be on their team. And she was a great game player. So when I said in the show, I was like, I think Fanita's gonna run the game. She ended up running the game, and then got everyone. A couple of my friends voted off, but then she eventually got clipped.
Well, it seems like there was a lot of drama.
Am I spoiling
girls.
this? Is this a spoil?
No, it's out
Oh,
now.
no,
If
no,
people
no.
haven't seen it.
Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. I don't know.
No, it's already all out on Netflix.
Netflix.
I feel like there was a lot of drama between the girls on the show. Where do you think that stemmed from? And like with Ekinsu, with Bree, with Fanita, and then we kind of had a little bit of a Alyssa Violet drama too.
I say in the reunion there's a lot of drama, but like it was one thing. The reason I called out Bree post show is because when we had the premiere, Netflix and the Sidemen didn't throw it, so Bree threw it. And when you're throwing it and you have a million cameras, you're controlling the content, so you're making money. So she pretty much didn't invite Ekinsu because Ekinsu during the game kind of got her. She got Fanita eliminated, which left her alone, and she took that personally. So Ekinsu flew to the United States, had time. Some of us spent time with her. It felt really bad, and so we would text her in our group chat, and we were like, well, the way it happened was in a group chat, Ekinsu texts, "Hey guys, sorry, I unfortunately can't come. I'm not invited," according to Bree. And then a couple people responded to that either through the group chat or through text, and then Bree's pretty much response was, "Throw your own event," or like pretty much like "go fuck yourself" vibe. So
Yeah, we read the text. They were pretty mean.
yeah, she seems like I don't know. Like reality TV, it's one thing to be on camera, but a lot of that stuff conspired off camera. And the way she talked to other people and the way she treated Ekinsu, I thought was inappropriate. And Ekinsu didn't really have the platform because I'm a live streamer. I have a more of a platform. I wasn't gonna let her get bullied because I thought it was inappropriate.
Are you always like that? I feel you were the only one, like publicly, to kind of stand up for Ekinsu after, and also kind of come at Fanita and Bree for being bullies, and everyone else on the show, I think, kind of stayed quiet. Like, have you always been like that?
I do. I mean, like I've just been on a game show. I usually just play video games and rip bong. Sorry, Forbes, but like it was more of like in that essence. Like I felt the need that like. Because what you don't see in the reunion, you miss a lot of the cut. What I would say is at the reunion, if you had to keep a temperature of the temperature of the room was 6, But what they cut out, it was probably at a level 10 temperature for like an hour.
So with obviously, you know, people have now after the show or post show have kind of started talking or standing up for Ekin-Su or talking about the brie of it all. Why was it that people weren't being vocal during the recording of the show about the two of them? Or why was it that people felt like it had to wait until like the whole show was over? Were people scared of them? Did people think they were going to be able to get them like kicked off the show? Like, why weren't people being more vocal during the recording?
During the recording, it was all gameplay. They were just like intimidating game players. That's what they were fine then. It was like, to me, like even when Bree spent 200,000 or whatever they called it, Monopoly money. Like the premise of the show is the money is not yours until you win. So I agreed with them on that. Like I just didn't agree with how she treated her after the fact, because I thought like, because when I'm off and she's off, my discussions with her and Jay Cinco was there, and like they pretty much were talking about how much they were going to go at Ekin-Su.
And they being Bree and Fanita.
So when you watch a reunion, there's an obvious temperature level to those two and how they're going at Ekin-Su. And it's because, in my mind, Ekin-Su, she got a girl voted off, and like she played the game. She played very well, and I personally think Bree's jealous. Like, not to be drama queen.
Drama queen is.
I don't give a fuck though. She like it's a game, but like she took it beyond the game. So like that's why I'm talking about it.
Well,
yeah.
I think it was one of the craziest moves ever to go on a game show and then get eliminated, play the game, and then throw a premiere party and still be mad at the person that played the game and single her out and not invite her to the premiere. That to me is very, very mean girl mentality. So I'm glad that someone called it out.
Because the way that the reunion ended in, like, I don't know any of their backstory, but like the reason that I felt more confident about doing it was based on how her text and her level of energy towards anyone that said anything about Ekin-Su in their defense. Because some cast members did say something, and she pretty much said, "Go throw your own event," like.
So any other cast members that stood up for Ekin-Su privately, like on a one-on-one chat with Bree, was being told, like, if you're going to stand up for her, I just won't have you here.
Yeah, like one of them, I think this is, I'm not going to
crazy.
speak in quotations, but this is one of them, was, this is my STBL real quick, but it was, we can make, she goes, if you want to get messy, we can make changes to the guest list. And this was the day of the premiere of a show that we were all on, you know, it's everyone's moment, and she throws the thing. And, like, you're getting content out of everything. So it's like, it's just like Streamer University. Like, I love Kai, but, like, when you throw, like, a big event and you bring people with, like, following and then you have the cameras, like, that's your content. Like, that was her. She took everyone's moment, made it her content, and then.
So she took a moment that was supposed to be about everyone and made it about her, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
All right, guys, we're taking a quick break to talk to you about Uber Eats. Big news, there's a new membership program just for students. If you're heading back to campus this fall, Uber One for Students is the best way to save on food and rides. Plus, it comes with a lot of perks you might not know about. For example, members get $0 delivery fees, up to 10% off eligible orders, and 6% back in Uber credits on rides. If you're a student, it's a no-brainer. You can also get free items on eligible orders throughout the week, like a free taco from Taco Bell every Tuesday, a free chicken sandwich from Popeyes every Friday, and more deals for every day of the week from brands you love. So guys, make sure you all go and try out and get your first 4 weeks for free. Become an Uber One student member and start saving on Uber and Uber Eats. Eligibility and member terms apply.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question. Why didn't Netflix or Sidemen throw a premiere?
That's what I was going to say. Like, why wouldn't the people or the producers...
They got to up the budget on that thing. They said $1 million. The thing is, the show they did before was in UK, and it was for £1 million. I don't know what the conversion rate on £1 million, but they saved some money doing it in the US.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the Forbes for you. I just gave you I don't know what the conversion rate is. But buy high, sell low. That's how you do it.
What was the worst part for you on the show? Like actually behind the scenes and stuff. Like there's something they didn't show.
I'll say the two things that one thing that I liked and one thing I didn't like.
There we go.
I didn't like. I don't want to sound like an addict or something. I smoke before I go to bed. So I didn't like having that part. Like I stress reliever, and then what I did like is not
I didn't
having
let
my
you like
phone.
bring like melatonin or something to.
I cannot sleep through melatonin.
Okay.
Melatonin is like, I don't know.
It just doesn't do it for
It
you.
doesn't do it.
You need something a little stronger.
I'll eat them like it's a pack of gummies or something.
Right. Okay. Like some Scooby-Doo snacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they taste like shit, so it's not even worth it.
There we go. All right. So
Sorry
then
for cussing.
what did you like? What did you like then?
Not being on your phone. That's crazy. Like for 4 days I didn't have my phone. And we didn't have like concept of time. So like that like you get to have deeper conversations.
So
get
there's
to
no
know
like
more about
clocks in there.
people.
Like you don't know if it's 2 a.m. or 10 p.m.
Exactly. Like if they're waking us up or they're like telling us to go to sleep, we have no time of day reference. So it's kind of like a mental game in that aspect as well.
Who did you become closest with on the show?
Who did I get closest with? Zach Justice is my boy, but that motherfucker didn't help me at all. I got out of that game pretty easy. It's someone in here, a caster, get me on a different show with some people that will play the game. Everyone on that game show had.
He wants to go on Traders.
Survivor, please.
Survivor
if you
too?
if you could pick one reality TV show to go on now that you've done Inside,
I don't know.
what would it be?
Probably Traders. Traders because I'm willing to backstab. Not that sounds pause, but like like I meant more like in a game reference. I love reality TV. It's pretty cool. Like you don't have to worry about the content. You're just having fun.
Yeah.
Until it turns into World War III with the cast. It's awesome.
But then do you ever get worried? Were you worried about what your edit was going to look like coming out of it?
I will say they caught me in the shower a little bit and my girlfriend was like going like, "Why are you freaking out right there?" I was like, it's literally negative 32 water. Like they like water the hot water you had to buy.
Oh.
So they put freezing cold, like it's pretty much an ice bath. So
That's hell.
yeah, it was pretty much like hell, but like except for not really. It was pretty luxurious, to be honest. Like they could take away more to make it a little harder.
What was the hardest thing besides weed, obviously? What was the hardest thing to live without on the show?
To live without?
Yeah.
I would say I don't know. There's not probably my friends, family.
Yeah.
Not like Uber Eats.
Sentimental.
He's a good guy.
Uber Eats, yeah, I missed the food, but like it was, I got a little bit skinnier. Not, I gained it all back, but like they only had rice and beans, so everyone was farting the whole time. It was like, it was nothing but gas, but it didn't smell bad because there was zero seasoning on it.
So it was really bad food. There was also a food, like kind of a food challenge with the Temptation Room, where you had said that Fanita kind of cheated during that.
I wouldn't. I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not gonna say cheat when I say this, but I will say that my buddy Jay Cinco is the first one to get tempted, and what they do is they bring you in a room, they tempt you for 30 minutes, and his was pizza and wings, and they're like, Jay Cinco, you can take $30,000. You don't know until the end of the day, like the tally count. And people are spending money all the time.
Yeah.
And Jay Cinco goes and takes it like a dumbass. But
So he pays $30,000 to get pizza and wings.
yes,
I might do the same
pretty
thing.
dumb idea. And then, but he's a terrible liar. But what they don't show is Fanita went and ripped open the door and then came in the room and was like he
took it.
like he.
So she walked into the room in a moment that's supposed to be just Jay Cinco alone.
No, Jay Cinco was gone. It was after the fact because they had to clean the room out and stuff. So she just went down there and opened the door, saw like a half-eaten chicken wing, was like, he did it. That's why when on the show, like it kind of defends my point of view because at one point I go like, I thought y'all knew. She went into she told us.
Right.
Yeah.
And Jay Cinco told me. That's my boy. He's gonna tell me something.
I feel like you've spoken up a lot about Bree and Fanita online recently, like Twitch streaming or live streaming. Where do you guys stand now?
I don't have any problem with Fanita. I don't think that she should have any racist comments that have been going on, and I denounce all that stuff. Like, that stuff's terrible. All the nasty shit online. It's a game show. The only thing that I stood up for was for Ekansu after, like, the racism part, and then Ekansu after the fact how she was treated. The rest of the stuff was like, I'll let the other people that were involved in the drama speak for themselves, because it's no secret that one person walked off the reunion and wasn't there, and like it's not. I'm not like breaking any.
Yeah, I
like
saw
that.
in the
Like,
reunion,
it's
like
obvious. It's obvious in the cut.
Yeah, I saw in the reunion, and there was a clip where Zach Justice speaks about this. There's a clip where he says, like, you know, I walked off, and somebody on the set was saying things and, like, kind of more attacking personally than talking about the game at that point. So it seems like when you say, like, the reunion was at a level 10, even though it looked like it was at a 5 when they showed in the cut, there were a lot of things that the Netflix producers or Sidemen producers felt they needed to cut out of this show.
I'll just say some reputations were protected for sure.
And why do you think
Wow.
they are trying to protect certain people's reputations? Is that
I don't. I want to be on Netflix. Please get me on time.
Traders isn't on Netflix.
Listen,
Yeah, Traders is on a different platform.
Well, still Netflix would be sick. Sick. I don't think. I think it was like they wanted to create a storyline, and if anyone ever wants to speak about it, they can speak about it, because it was someone. It was. I wasn't involved, so I don't feel the need to speak about it.
It's
Yeah.
someone else's story to tell.
And I ain't want to get sued. Sorry, guys.
That's fair.
Unless someone wants to throw me some money up here. Got any lawyers in the crowd?
Lawyers, no lawyers.
Someone needs to protect Sketch.
Sketch needs a new lawyer.
Yeah.
But you said that the reunion got really, really heated at times. What did you do when you feel? Do you feel uncomfortable in those moments? Are you like, what the hell do I do?
I was double fisting. Paul, God, don't clip this up. But I had tequila, Red Bull, and a thing of champagne, and it kept me cool through the show.
Do you think maybe that's
Not through the show, but through the reunion.
through the
Right.
reunion? Do you think maybe that's why the reunion was getting so heated? Because people were drinking.
Some people boozed up, but like it wasn't like it was like them that set up. Like people came in that were pre-gaming. Like you can tell, like Breeze glammed up, like she was, because she was off the show, like because the reunion's directly after the show, so tensions like
Still really high.
still high, like emotions are high.
So when you guys do that reunion, it's still taking place in the UK.
Yeah.
Like you're filming that in the UK. So what have all the people that have been eliminated been doing? Are they just put up in a hotel and wait for the reunion?
Well, the reason
or-
the cast leak is because the last 3 seasons, everyone, you get eliminated on a Wednesday, there's one club to go to in London, and no one fucking puts their phone down. Someone records something, they're like, oh, they're on the show.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
everyone just goes to the club.
They
Especially Jay Cinco. He got eliminated in like, I think he was on the show for 30 minutes. I love him, but he shouldn't have ate the chicken wings for $30,000.
He had a quick cameo.
But did you think that the casting was premeditated and they knew what they were doing to like start dramas or start beefs, or do you think it was kind of just random?
I think that they definitely casted for certain reasons. I don't know. Like there's prehistory with some castmates. You can Google it. I'm not going to say some of them,
Yeah.
but like it was definitely like strategic in getting things going on early. Like I don't know, like even Aisha and Zach knowing each other. Like I remember what I on the reunion I say, like when I threw Aisha's name out, and Zach didn't say anything. The reason I knew I was screwed because I was like, damn it, he likes Aisha more than me. I'm fucked.
His loyalty was to Aisha.
No one was loyal to me. Well, because I was a snitch and I told everyone a different name, pretty much.
So you got caught in your lies, and then everyone was like, "All right, Sketch has to get out of here."
I am a terrible liar.
I could tell. He's always just like worried.
You can tell. What do you mean? How? Okay, let me.
Exactly.
So that sentence
Two truths
right
and a
there,
lie, then.
that,
Two
whatever
truths
that
and a
was,
lie,
that-
then.
That lets us know.
Dang, I can't think that fast.
I think this is what makes you a bad liar.
I was
Exactly.
born in Texas. I am legally blind, or I am have one kidney.
and you do have one kidney.
That's the 3 options.
Okay. All right. Well, you
Two
said
truths
and
and a
or.
lie.
That's
The
no,
lie is you were born in Texas.
No, is that wait? No, it's 2. Did I do 2 lies and a truth? I'm sorry. I should really think this thing through. Let's play another game. Let's play spin the bottle. No, I'm just kidding.
If you could have had any one of like your friends that you think would have had your back, like a streamer or someone that someone would know else on the show, who would you want?
If I wanted someone else on the show,
Like if you could have
If you
picked
could have
someone
bring
to have.
one guy or one person to have your back.
oh no, like for casting, or if I had one guy to have my back.
Like if you could,
Like-
if you could have brought anybody onto this show to be on the show with you, you felt like, okay, I would have had an alliance with them. I could have like got farther in the show. Who's one other person you would have had
Yeah,
on
like
that show?
someone would have had my back.
Jinxie, but I would have stabbed him in the back as soon as I had the chance.
Why?
For the cinema, for the clip.
Yeah, you
So
know, you know how to
even your
play it up.
even your best friend
That's
would
why I
have
would.
stabbed your back.
Fanita, I was like, I'm sorry, but I could not stop smiling. I was like, it was a dream to be on reality TV, and I was like, this is so sick.
So you
Because
kind of
what they do, sorry to interrupt you, but they go like, I go read a card. It's like, sketch, gather everyone in the living room, and eliminate a player. And I'm like, holy shit, I've never thought I'd get this chance. And I was like, who can I think of? And I ended up guessing right about the biggest personality. So
Yeah, you did. And you also, I feel like, do you think the show wouldn't have been as good? Because I know Fanita gets a lot of hate. Like, all of the comments are like, Fanita sucks, Fanita this. But I think a lot of people watched the show because she was entertaining.
she's entertaining, and she knows how to do reality TV. So I think she's gonna do another show. And I don't have any ill will towards her. I think like we went to the club after
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like we like had a good time. Like it was just in the reunion, things just got heated with for some reason, like Fanita and Bree just went in heated.
Yeah, I think
particularly at Ekins too.
I think you have more beef with Brie.
You
Yeah.
said what?
Jasper. You have more beef with
It
Brie.
seems like
You're
more
now I
against Brie.
do. Oh my God! I took some shots and I shot her halfway around the world.
Yeah, because you were sharing on live, or you were talking on live about like that group chat, and you said it a little bit here about how Bree had said like, oh, if you wanna side with Ekin-Su, essentially, we can make changes to the guest list, and
Should
you
I
don't need
read
to
the
come.
text?
I was gonna say I had seen a clip where you were going back and forth with her, and you made a comment about how she's not busy, or 6 hours of glam doesn't classify as busy.
That pretty much, yeah. It was a good one. Let me pull it up really quick.
It was a good
It
one.
was a good one. He
Run
was going
an ad
off on these text messages.
Run an ad while we're doing this.
We don't have any ads here.
It's live.
Okay,
It's-
wait.
We're not.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. And also, please excuse this angle. I think only Glenn Powell would look good in this angle. But Glenn Powell, speaking of the handsome devil, he has a new show. Okay? New series on Hulu. It's called Chad Powers. It's starring our guy, Glenn Powell, the handsome man. And it's streaming right now on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. So the show is a wild ride. It's 8 years after he flushes his college football career down the toilet. He's the hotshot quarterback, Russ Holiday, who's determined to reclaim his former glory by disguising himself as Chad Powers. Okay, so he comes back as Chad Powers. It's an oddball athletic talent who walks on a struggling South Georgia Catfish to once again take college football by storm. He takes it all back, okay? But it's hilarious. It's a half-hour comedy. It's not just football. It's a heartfelt comeback story that everyone can relate to. So don't miss Glenn Powell as Russ Holiday and Chad Powers. 2 identities, 1 icon. Zero shame. The new Hulu original series Chad Powers is now streaming with new episodes every Tuesday. And if you're a bundle subscriber, you can also stream it on Hulu on Disney+. Terms may apply. Let's get back to the episode.
Well, keep
have,
in
like, a
mind, no, this
podcast
is a
ad read
group
to do.
chat with the whole entire show, and no one's responding. It's just sketch, like going back and forth with Brie, and everyone's being quiet. It's crazy.
Beforehand, Bree's trying to get everyone to go to like on a vacation, and it's all about around her schedule, and nobody really wants to go because like she's not the nicest person to be around. But as soon as the reunion dropped, this is the text I sent. I said, "Just want to say it was a great show and very fun to meet y'all. Have that being said, if I had known Ekin-Su wasn't invited over childish reasons on a game show, I would have never shown up. Haven't seen mean girl energy like that in my entire life. Count me out of any event that is controlled by a bully. I'll make sure people know how Ekin was treated, especially if she doesn't defend herself. That was disgusting."
Let's go, sketch. That's
holy.
awesome.
Get up for sketch.
Seriously.
And then I'll give you her response, though. She said, sketch, there's more to why, and then kind of goes on like another rant, and then I'll just get to the part where she said, I said, she said I said like pretty much, which was threatening her, and then I go, I'm not coming after anyone. I'm simply going to say what happened. That's not a threat. She goes, say what happened, laughing face, like it's comical. She's not very good at like typing. Apparently, it's hard to. This is not me. This is not L Reader, but back. But like it's a comical. She had said and done things, and I don't play about that. And yes, I'm a bitch. Call me a bully. Okay, true. I don't care, but I'm not a victim, and I sure as hell won't sit here and associate or allow someone at any event I paid for and did who has spoken to and about people I care about in that regard. And I recommend not speaking on the things you know nothing about.
Is this her texting or you're reading?
No, I read them last night.
Her.
She texts like
her.
crazy.
Let me read the last part. So, and she goes, in that regard, and I'd recommend not speaking on things you know nothing about, but again, be my guest. In which I responded, I guess I'll take that as an invitation. I'll be live at 1. And then she goes, she goes, I'm not scared of your stream or your threats if you support someone who is calling someone a tranny who okay, in quotations. This is apparently what she said, Ekin-Su said.
Yes.
But there's no proof of it, and the way she let off the text didn't make sense. Sorry, I don't know if I messed up there, but...
No. I'm just trying to digest all of these texts that seem to be written by, like, a third grader. I don't understand how...
In a group chat with no one responding.
These sentences are just brutally written.
But when she started off the text, she originally calls Ekin-Su a fake bitch on reality TV, and to me, it came off as jealousy, and then she brought up something else, which I don't... That's why I say I don't speak on it. And then I actually did. Fuck. But I'll say the part that I thought was a banger line now. She goes, I go, you told me when you got eliminated, you were airing fake bitches out for Ekin-Su switching up on the girls, LMAO. Because that was true. She said that at the club. I'm not asking you to be scared. Maybe that's insecurity. I'm just letting it known that wasn't the only cast member met with a similar energy regarding the premiere. So please spare me the sympathy. She goes, LMAO, you think this is sympathy? Boy, go live. I'm busy. Laughing, waving face. And then I said, don't really need to go back and forth. I said what I said. The world will see it is for what it is. And then I said, makeup for 6 hours isn't busy, but okay.
You know, I feel like I've been most impressed with the person doing ASL over there while those text messages were being read. I can't believe she got all of that. Let's give it up for her, everybody. Holy cow, she got all of that. That is
I couldn't believe
right over there. She's doing that. She's doing the sign language right now, and that is.
Is that serious? I can't see that far.
No, she's not. That's
is
real.
phenomenal.
Right
Like, that,
over here.
That wasn't even
You know,
English.
she's right over there, Sketch, just
can't
in the
see.
corner. Can you not see?
Okay, so 2 truths and a lie. He is legally blind.
Where at?
To the left, Sketch.
He's blind.
So legally blind was
That's
the
one of the
truth.
truth.
that
Yeah,
was the
that was
only
the
truth
truth.
out of the 2 lies.
Two
the
lies
truth
and
came
the
out.
truth is he's blind.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, you can pull up the VOD after.
I'm -7, and I don't have like contacts or anything.
Well, you're also wearing your glass on the back of
On
the
the
head, which I
back of
can't
your
imagine
head.
helps so
They're
much.
+2, and that's the only reason people recognize me. I used to use them as readers, and then my eyes got worse. So technically, they make my eyesight worse.
Huh. So they're just a
I
fashion
think they
statement now.
do.
They're a staple.
All right.
That's how I recognized Sketch in the beginning. He had his glasses.
Yeah.
His eyes were always squinting. But we only have 5 minutes left, so we want to open up to questions from the audience. If anyone has any questions that you could ask Sketch, Josh, and I.
Ben, 100%. Hi, my name is Hugh Lee. I work in esports in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm one of the few reasons why TwitchCon came to Las Vegas. My biggest question to you is this. I love your content, but what the heck was going through your mind when you threw the lighter in the campfire with you, Ron, and Lacey?
Okay, when I threw the lighter in the campfire, I thought it was almost empty. And what the thing is, when streaming, we were going to do a 24-hour camping stream. And what we didn't realize is once the sun goes down, you have no lighting. So we were just sitting in the dark, and we had one thing of fire and one lighter. So I was like, if I get rid of this lighter, maybe we just go to a Waffle House and call it. And I put it in there, and then I almost killed my friend. But that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, that's a viral clip. You guys should definitely watch it on YouTube. It's a campfire.
It's a good clip, right?
All you do, he throws a lighter in a campfire out of nowhere. And then 2 of his friends, Ron and Lacey, were like, did you just do that? And he's like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. And then he's like, did you really? And then it blows up in their face.
I
Viral
said it.
clip.
I said I did though. I said I did, and they didn't get out. I didn't know it was gonna blow up. I was sitting there too.
Yeah, it's terrible reflexes by the whole group of
you
you when I
scare
watched
me.
that video.
I apologize.
Yeah, no, it was. You guys needed to get out of there much quicker.
We
Yeah,
have
that was-
another question over here.
Yeah, Sketch, out of most like influencer celebrities that I see online, I think that you're extremely genuine. And in all the clips that you have, you actually give time to your fans, especially those that are younger. Why is that such an important staple for you to give back to the community that helps support you?
Well, thank you for the kind comment, but I just started streaming and got this happened by accident. But like, I've always grown up being like a big fan of, like other people as well, and I just know what it means.
So
To other people. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a pussy.
No,
sometimes.
No, it's okay to get emotional about that. I think that just shows how much you care
Well,
about.
thank you for the kind comment.
about your
Like,
audience,
that-
man.
I just know what it means, you know. Like, so just a little bit of time, like, means a lot to people.
Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome, Sketch.
That was amazing. I think we have another question.
Yes. Sketch, I was rooting for you. My boyfriend and I love the show.
Thank you so much.
My question is, if you could add one item to the commissary for next season, what would you add?
Great question.
If I could add
Great
one
question.
Like item.
to the
anything.
commissary,
Yeah.
let me think about that.
I think I know what you would have answered to this.
I think like it
Different
needs to be
flavor of
something
chips.
simple but entertaining. It's like that's a good question because they added things like just like bouncy balls and stuff. It needs to be, I don't know, like maybe. You know what would be funny? It's like baseball and a baseball mitt. Like things like you can actually play with. They're like maybe ping pong or.
Bring out like a pool table.
I don't know. It's a very hard question because you want something that like people have to spend money on, but like isn't overly entertaining, and then also the copyright issue.
Just like the specific barbecue chips you wanted.
You said what?
I said the barbecue chips you wanted.
Those were good, but when they started giving me the original ones for $1,000, I was starting to get pissed. I bought like 6 things of Pringles, and they started to realize I like sour cream and onion, so they started messing with me. And they make you wait 5 minutes. I'm like, if you get me in trouble on this game show for regular chips, I'm going to be pissed. And then that was the reaction. Sorry.
I thought
Nice
your
to
answer
meet
was
you.
gonna
Thank you
be-
for watching the show.
Well, we're out of time, so that's all the questions we can take. But thank you guys so much, and thank you, Sketch, for coming on.
Yeah, give
Thank
it up
y'all.
for Sketch, everybody.
We love y'all. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.